Shoulder pain can disrupt your daily life, making even the most simplest tasks feel overwhelming. But imagine a life where reaching and lifting and stretching comes effortlessly again. And the key to that freedom lies in a simple yet effective exercise that restores mobility and eases pain. Shoulder pain isn't just an inconvenience, it's a barrier to living fully. Whether it's caused by poor posture, stress, or overuse, the good news is that relief is within reach. A study in the Journal of Shoulder and Elbow Surgery found that targeted exercises not only reduces discomfort, but also improves overall shoulder function. In my AYAMA program, we specialize in muscle activation practices designed to reconnect the neuromuscular system, building strength and balance. These exercises are more than just movements. They're your first steps toward lasting relief. So friends, let's dive in.
So we're going to just do some very simple shoulder exercises here. So very simple. First one, to start doing these shoulder shrugs. Now I bent my elbows here. Keep your arms straight and then slowly lower down. What we're actually starting to do here is activate all of the muscles that are connected to the scapula, that are connected to the shoulder joints. And right now we're working a couple of muscles. We're working the levator scapular. So as we start to drop the shoulders, the levator is starting to engage. As we lift the shoulders up, we're engaging the upper trapezius. And then slowly lower down. And then come up. And move slowly. So really working on engaging those slow twitch muscle fibers. It's those slow twitch muscle fibers that engender stability. So when you work out a lot, you tend to overuse your fast twitch muscle fibers. If you never train your slow twitch muscle fibers, they actually start to take on fast twitch characteristics. And that's not really a good thing. They're actually meant to be more anaerobic, and they tend to need to, or their function really is to stabilize, to be able to contract and contract on demand. So when we talk about force output, we're really talking about the slow twitch muscle fibers, their ability to engage properly. Okay, now let's activate the arms. So let's keep that kind of idea, lift the arms up. Go to your own tissue tension. So don't force a range of motion. Like that's my tissue tension. Yes, I can bring my arms up, but my shoulders aren't doing anything. I'm sort of starting to bend the elbows a little bit to do that. So just come up to tissue tension and then lift the shoulders towards the ears and then relax the shoulders and then relax the arms. And let's do that a couple more times, okay? So lift the arms up to tissue tension. And then lift the shoulders. And go easy. Remember that one of the #1 rules in AYAMA, or guidelines, or axioms, some people don't like the word rule, is that less is more. So we always want to have a little bit less is more kind of quality in the way that we start to do muscle activation. All we're trying to do is stimulate the gamma motor neurons, the intrafusal muscle fibers, so that they send messages to the central nervous system saying, hey guys, we need to contract, we're here. And the central nervous system sends a message back and says, hey, yeah, contract, okay. And that's how you start to build stability, is improving that communication system between the brain and the muscles. That's all we're doing. We're not working at a muscular level. This is not a workout. This is per se, okay? This is, yeah, we're getting a little bit of exercise, which is nice, but this is really just a nice, gentle, and easy technique to activate your muscles and to improve that communication system. Now, I would actually argue that if we do this enough, we actually will start to build up muscle strength, because as we go back out into life, our body is starting to be used in a proper way, that all the muscles are being used, okay? So now let's do another one here. I want you don't have to move your body, I'm just moving mine for the camera. You're gonna bring your arms out, okay, and push forward. Now don't hunch your upper back, okay? I don't want you to hunch. Just push the arms forward like you're pushing into a wall, and then relax, okay? Now let's kind of add another movement here. You're gonna bring the arms up, flex the fingers back, bring the arms forward, and start to protract the shoulder blades, meaning push the hands forward. It almost looks like you're rounding in the upper back, but you're not.
By the way, if you're finding any of these exercises challenging, or there's something specific that you're struggling with, feel free to comment below. I am here to help you.
And then keep pushing down as you bring the arms down. Nice. Bring the arms up. Let's do that a couple more times. Pull the fingers back. Push the arms forward. And then lower down. Keep pushing down. Isn't that wonderful? Do you feel like more fluidity in your shoulders? That fluidity is not looseness. That fluidity is because all the muscles that are controlling the shoulder as you move the shoulders around are able to contract properly. That means that those muscles are working. It's not necessarily loose. You may interpret it as loose, but it's not loose. It's just the muscles are working. They're moving the shoulder properly. Let's do it 2 more times. Bring the arms up, pull the fingers back, bring the arms forward, push the hands forward, and then lower down. Bring the arms up, pull the fingers back, bring the arms forward, push the arms forward, push them forwards. Very good. And then lower the hands down. Let's do one more here. So what you're gonna do is pretend that you're holding onto a ball, a beach ball, if you will, and bring the arms up. Now, again, go to your own tissue tension. So some of you might feel tissue tension here, some might be here, some might be here. What I don't want you to do, though, is start to come into a back bend. So keep your spine erect and solid.
Feeling a bit better? Then hit that like button. It shows me what's working for you and helps to motivate me to share more useful tips. Or if you know someone who could benefit from today's session, why not just share this video with them?
Muscle is this activating. It's activating a few, but more specifically, the serratus anterior inferior fiber. So the lower part of the serratus anterior. That thing that we just did when we were pushing forward, that was the serratus anterior superior fiber. So the upper part of the serratus. Let's do it again. Bring the arm up. Now the serratus is so important. If you do that broken wing yoga pose, you're going to actually weaken the serratus. It's such an important muscle because it maintains so much stability in the shoulder girdle and the shoulder blade in relationship to as you move the shoulder around. Anytime you do push-ups, if your serratus anterior is not activated, you're going to cause a lot of stress in the shoulder girdle, in the shoulder blade and shoulder muscles. And one of the areas that actually ends up taking a lot of the brunt of the serratus anterior not working is your bicep muscle. So you want to make sure that the serratus is working so that all the stress of your push-up, for example, is not coming into your bicep. One of the #1 areas that yoga people always complain about is right in front of their shoulder. It's actually called the bicep tendon. And it's so common because so much inflammation there because it's been overused due to stress and trauma of holding the upper body because none of the other muscles of the body are actually working. Okay, so let's bring that beach ball back up. We'll do it a couple more times. And you might notice that tissue tension starts to feel different, that your range of motion changes because that serratus is starting to engage properly. Remember that we're moving nice and slow. We're not moving fast, so we're not kind of springing the arms up, okay? It kind of looks fun and can be interesting to create some energy, but from a muscle activation perspective, it's absolutely does nothing. So we want to move slowly up, and we're holding for about 6 seconds. And then slowly back down. Very good. My friends, those are just a few examples. Please feel free to experiment on your own. Anytime you do stuff like this, it's going to be dynamic, it's going to be active, and more importantly, you're going to have strength in your muscles. Your muscles will have a strong force output. You'll improve their ability to contract and contract on demand, and therefore increase stability in your shoulder joint.
And did you know that consistent movement could reduce shoulder pain and enhance mobility by up to 40%? This is based on the findings published in the Journal of Orthopedic Research, really highlighting how effective these exercises can be for your daily life. Also, I put together a detailed course that goes deep into effective muscle activation exercises for a pain-free life at any age. My AYAMA program takes it even further, focusing on muscle activation practices to help reduce pain and get to the root of discomfort, improving your overall mobility and strength. So check out both in the description below to see how they can help you by step-by-step instructions. It's always more fun to live pain-free together. Remember, dealing with shoulder pain can be tough, but incorporating these simple muscle activation exercises into your routine and maintaining consistency can lead to significant improvements. Small, intentional steps are the key to big changes. Friends, have you found this session helpful? Share this video with someone who might benefit from it. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights and exercises. Let's embark on this journey together towards a pain-free life and pain-free shoulders. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. By liking and subscribing, it supports this channel, and by supporting this channel, you get more tips that drop into your YouTube feed every day. So keep the progress going, and let's support each other towards our best pain-free life.